Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. Welcome to any new subscribers. I see you. I see that subscriber count coming up. And I'm proud and pleased to have you. Stay for a good long while. Bring a friend with you next time. I am wanting and needing to share this view today on Tavis Smiley. Not a view because it's a radio show, but Tavis Smiley's KBLA radio show, 9 a.m. today, Monday, April 7th. Absolutely, if I felt like it healed my soul. I seriously, it revolutionized. It gave me my muscle, what I call muscle, S-O-U-L, muscle back. Because if any of you, I know those who know me personally, but some of you have been picking up through some of my posts since DEI kind of went away, or it did its kind of thing. People say it's still there. It ain't still there in the way that I know it would have been highly effective. I'll put it that way. That was very bothersome, still is very bothersome to me because I was very embedded into it because I know those fine prints of it by which most people don't care to know about how impactful it would have been. But having said that, I've been just kind of a defunct by that. But on Tavis's show today, he had a guest by the name of Reverend Dr. Otis Moss III. And Tavis introduced a 5-minute speech that Dr. Moss recently gave at his church that has gone viral. Now I'm going to drop the link to Tavis's show today in the description box, as well as Dr. Moss's viral speech itself. But in it, Dr. Moss did two things. He introduced us to this term puppet masters, the puppet and the puppet masters, and two people that he named by name, which is Curtis Yarvin and Peter Thiel. Now, unless you're very interested in or involved with financial to the international level and how money works that way, and you're involved with the financial markets, you may not have ever heard of them. I hadn't. But Peter Thiel founded PayPal, and Curtis Yarvin was is some Silicon Valley, I think, a 51-year-old computer engineer, tech guy who somehow or another has engaged himself into, these are my words, formulating a plan to defunk the government per se. But having said all that, Dr. Moss's speech is just electrifying. And it helped me to understand all this stuff going on right now, and at least why it is so. It was just so surprising for me to hear this speech, and I felt embedded to share it with you. And you should hear for yourself. You can hear how articulate in his clarity that he is speaking with his facts, and how alarming we should all be with the two puppet masters who seem to be obligated to oligarchy. And this is what I call house quaking of our souls have been about since Trump took office here in America. The dismantling of so much, the Department of Education, going after different governmental entities, dismantling DEI, changing the name of, so many Black contributions to this country. And I'm thinking to myself, why is everyone so silent about this? Just to hear this speech today on Tavis's show and the follow conversation that he had with Dr. Moss was absolutely enlightening, absolutely riveting, absolutely, I don't want to use the word hopeful. And I think there's hopeful there, but at least, you know how it is? It's like, for me, I guess I'm processing. It's like when you know something is odd, something is weird, but you don't know what the pieces are, and you have pieces to the puzzle, but they don't come together. And then all of a sudden you come back to those same puzzle pieces and everything just kind of line up and then voila, there's a whole picture. It was like that for me. Because I'm thinking this just can't be. And that there's not someone behind this, like a wizard. Now, I called it a wizard. Who is this Wizard of Oz? I kept saying there has to be someone behind this. I'm thinking the Rothschilds or who with all this money. But to hear this speech and for him to break it down and to give factual points that point right back to these two individuals called Curtis Yarvin and Peter Thiel was worth my sharing with you. And I hope that you click onto the link. This is my hope for you, that you click onto the viral 5-minute speech of Dr. Moss and make it go more viral. But that you also listen to Tavis's interview, because the depth of the talk is there. And that's on KBLA. Now you can get that. You can stream that. You can get that directly. It's a radio show. Now he has, I think, 3 hours of shows every day, but this is the 9 o'clock hour. And I'm going to drop it in the description box. And listen in such a way that your clarity is impacted, just like mine was. Clarity is priceless. And I am grateful for this talk. I am grateful for Tavis. I am grateful for Dr. Moss. And if nothing else, this is the way I can help that truth along. So share this link with others. Share my link. Share the link to the talk. Share the link to the interview with Tavis. Do whatever your thing is to get this word out. And I love you. If you've gotten this far, please click like. Please click subscribe. The next 2 videos, I'm also going to be introducing more about Dr. Moss, because as I went to research him, I was like, whoa, this is not the only one. He's been talking about this. And so I have a video to introduce more about him, but also my address of the church itself. And that'll come this week as well. I love you. If you've gotten this far, please click like, please click subscribe. Keep your heart open. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.